Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcats Sports Network. It's our weekly visit with McKendree football coach Mike Babcock and coach. Last Saturday, senior day, lots of emotion. Dr. Dennis was honored before and during the game, but McKendree responded in a big way with a 62-34 victory over Quincy. Talk about that game and what it meant to see the seniors go out on a high note.
There were a lot of things riding on the table on Saturday. I think that not only senior day for our players, we had 12 seniors that were honored. A president that's been here for 26 years that started the football program, back in '96, to be able to, more importantly, come away with a victory. I think that's what he's most happy about. But then, also the kind of the battle of the state, a state championship, being able to, come on top against Quincy University, another Division II team, in the state of Illinois, to be able to win and kind of, at least hold that right for another year, I think is important, and, it's always fun to win.
And appropriately, it was a handful of seniors that helped lead the way for the Bearcats. Matt Cole, another big touchdown catch for McKendree, tying the career touchdown record for receptions. Rico Gibson, a team-high 9 tackles, leading that Bearcat defense, and everybody else really contributing the offensive line as well. And talk about the seniors and what they've meant to the program.
A lot. You look at the first half of the game. I think we played very, very well, on offense, defense, and special teams. On offense, I think Matt Cole is kind of the go-to guy, on offense and on special teams. He does a lot of great stuff, not just as a returner on special teams, but also going down there and making plays at tackle. I think he's a difference maker. I know a lot of coaches say a lot of great things about him. He definitely does it. 2 guys on offense that don't get a lot of credit are Dustin Logan and Quinn Pulaski, being offensive linemen. But the fact that, we're doing a very good job of kind of keeping guys off of the quarterback, being able to move some people and get some good yardage, I think is important to them. On the defensive side, on the flip side, we've got 3 senior captains in Rico Gibson, Jason Bennett, and Mike Smith. I think all had very good days. I think they are, all 3 of them are very, very blue collar. I think they definitely do some good things. Some of the other seniors on defense that got some playing time, Kenny Wilson got in and done some good things. And then even towards the end of the game, Savon Tucker, even got a couple snaps towards the end. So, like I said, I like what these seniors have done. Definitely good to finish on the home stretch with a win. Looking forward to kind of the last one this week.
The biggest number, 1-0. The Bearcats get that win against Quincy University, go to 5-5 on the year, and get some momentum heading into the season finale at Missouri S&T. And this is a team, no matter when these 2 teams get together, throw the records out the window. These teams are going to go at it toe-to-toe for 60 minutes.
Yeah, this is a very good team. This is a team, they're 6-4, but don't let the record fool you. They are a top-notch football team. I think offensively, love their quarterback, love their running back, got a very good wide receiver. I think they're on point for what they do. They do a lot of good things, move the ball, and most importantly, score points. Defensively, they're all over the table. They want to base their stuff out of a 3-down front, but almost every other play is the linebackers are here, the linebackers are there. They've got 5 DBs, 6 DBs, cover 2, cover 3, man. Anything and everything you can expect in a game, kind of all rolled into one. So, again, very good football team that we got to play on the road for their senior day. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
And they're a team that always seems to have a big name, a big type player at skill positions, wide out, running back, quarterback, and also on defense. Talk about those guys, allude to those guys a little bit and what they've done so far this year.
Sure. I know their quarterback Sims has done a very nice job of kind of coming in for a guy that has graduated. I know that they've got a big time running back. He hasn't had the numbers I think that he had last year, but again, he's a very big, powerful type running back. I think on defense, it's kind of all over the place just because I think of of what they do up front. But more importantly, they get after the quarterback. You look at them statistically, and when you talk about sacks, they're pretty high up there. Not only in the GLBC but in the nation as well, as far as getting to the quarterback. And they've always been known for their sacks and their play, and they play hard. Again, it's going to be a smart team. When you play in engineering school, you plan on, guys being, fairly smart, so they don't beat themselves. It's really just going to be, for us, a blue-collar kind of game and, finding a way to win.
15 weeks now into the season, the 4 weeks preseason, week 11 in the regular season. What do you want to see out of your team on Saturday as they wrap up the season?
Well, finish. I mean, I think that, when you look at Division II and you look at, the playoff picture, I mean, you almost have to win almost every single one in order to go. So I think the guys know on both teams that, playoffs aren't on the table. So, what are you playing for? Is it a winning record? Is it the seniors? Is it your parents? Is it just to get better? What are you playing for, and can you leave nothing in the tank, at the end of it? Because really there's nothing to leave it for. I mean, it's going to be another 300 some odd days, of weightlifting and running, so you might as well enjoy the day and find a way to win. And like I said, you spell fun W-I-N. So, if we can get to that, so be it.
Coach, great insight as always. Thanks for joining us. Good luck at S&T on Saturday.
Appreciate it.
McKendree, Missouri S&T, Rolla, Missouri, kickoff at 1 o'clock. We'll have the pregame show at 12:45 live on the GLVC Sports Network. Go to the McKendree schedule and click on the Listen Live link.